Well, well, well. Would you look at that? I told you our dudes are super journey dudes. And they went out and they assassinated the one and only Guido Johnny. A man who had tremendous power in the city. A man who many tried to take out and many have failed. And our dudes just came into this city, and within the next couple of days of their arrival, they took out one of the big honchos of the city. Let's see what's gonna happen. What are our dudes gonna do next? There's really no telling. We're about to find out on this episode of Rainbow Valley.
Welcome to the Super Journey Dudes podcast. I'm your host, Alex DeFrancesca, and the GM. And today we're continuing our journey. We're going back into the Bloodstone Underground. We got out of the Sultan's tent, or we're currently in the Sultan's tent right now, and we're going to get out, and then we'll see what happens on this episode. So, going around the table again, the virtual table. We're going to start off with Chris Tung over here. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Chris Tung. I'm one of the co-founders of PinkCity.ca, and I am playing a Deep Gnome Artificer named Dr. Eugene Piggio, who goes by Doc, and also currently, I guess he's not really in disguise anymore, but he would be going by Colonel Archibald Flapjacks.
Yeah. Retired mad merchant currently.
Yeah.
We've filled the purpose. All right, next up I am Alex Sappy, Belmont the Dragonborn, Blood Hunter, who also has the former alias of Bootstrap Billy. I believe was just my pirate name I brought into the merchant game world. But we're going with it. And suffering the hangover effects of the WAP that we have been indulging in the last few episodes. So yeah, see what that does.
We as in you.
Yeah, as a collective, you guys are in charge of me.
Yeah, my name is Mike Tung. I am the other co-founder of PinkCity.ca, which is a Toronto-based streetwear brand. I am playing Aeronarian Handwheel, who also goes by Aaron. He is a elf from the Mark of the Shadow clan, who is now a arcane trickster rogue and genie warlock with a familiar buddy named Zuzu, who is basically a reskinned imp. And I was just in disguise as a Guido Johnny, who we beheaded and killed, and now we're going to figure out how to get back into Bloodstone Underground and see what's going on there.
Good times. We're at.
All right, so you guys are in the Sultan's tent right now, and you just killed Guido Johnny. Okay. And what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna? I guess you're gonna loot his body. You're gonna loot the bodies that.
Yeah. Loot all the bodies.
Yeah, I think the last thing we left off on, we cleaned up the place. We got rid of all the chaos and the everything thrown about. We gathered, I think, all the bodies. I think Leandra has the head. We've looted the dead bodies and put it on the table, and I think the last thing we left off on was I had gathered everyone, and I was just like, or let's have a conversation about the Bloodstone Underground or something like that, I said.
As he's talking, can I cast prestidigitation and clean all the bloodstains off the Sultan's tent? So it basically is like I can clean a cubic foot every, I guess, 6 seconds, so I'm just going to be doing that.
Bloody Mr. Clean ad.
Yeah, so I'm just like
Okay.
going over, and I'm just like moving some shadows around, and the shadow kind of like washes over an area and gets the blood out.
That's good. That's good
You
product.
successfully clean it. You don't need to go buy any new carpets then. So when you ask, let's talk about the Bloodstone Underground, and one of the guys steps up. He seems like, since Guido Johnny's dead, he is now the leader of.
Oh,
He's
which
like
guy is this?
He's the highest up out of all of them. You got Billy Jones and Wilson Mendoza are now the two top ones.
So
And Billy Jones steps up. He's like, I don't know. What do you want to know about it? What can I say?
I like hold up a finger to his mouth for a second. I'm just like, hold on, Sonny. Before we do anything else, there's one important thing that we must do. I light a couple candles and I put his body on the table as I'm like, in honor of Slimy Willy, does anybody have any words to say for our beloved Slimy Willy who has since left us?
Gucci Fugazi steps up. He's like, hey, I remember when we went out to get some popcorn and you bought my popcorn for me, man. I'll never forget that. It was the first act of kindness I ever seen in this city.
all right, bring it in. It's good.
Everybody starts crying. Tony Soprano. Soprano, not soprano. Tony Soprano comes in. Oh, Slimy Willie, you're such a handsome man. And he was my lover.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Oh, Tommy.
I
He
pat
was
him on
my
the back.
lover. Everybody else kind of like, pays their respects. And
Yeah, as everyone's kind of paying their respects, I do a final little I do some candle thing, and I just like, Slimy Willie, he was a good man. He was an honest man, and a slimy one as well. I'll never forget the one conversation that we had together, and if it's weren't for him, none of this would have happened. Actually, he introduced us to Guido Johnny, and for that we will be eternally thankful. I kind of like. I do that thing where I put my fingers over his eyes to like close them. Yeah, but like, who killed him? By the way, was it me?
I'm pretty sure you killed most people in this room.
I think you killed him. Yeah.
I like gestured to like his mangled body. I'm just like, I shake my hands like, look how they've massacred my boy. Put a blanket over
like,
him.
wait a
minute.
How did he die?
I don't know. In the chaos of it all, anything could have happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't kill anybody.
Must have been Guido Johnny, that sick bastard.
Fucking Guido Johnny, wasn't it? I fucking hate Guido Johnny.
He was looking at these people crazy. I'm telling you, mate. He went mad. We had to do it.
Honestly, you boys did the right thing. Even though you killed Slimy Willie, my best friend and my lover.
Soprano will make it up to you, mate.
It's okay.
Speaking of making things up,
I put my hand on Soprano's thigh.
I guess I ask everyone, and I'm just like, so we probably don't have much time before the people of the Bloodstone Underground figure out what happened. But I guess for now we can say he's just enjoying himself here at the Sultan's tent. But I guess Aaron and Belmont and I are trying to, I guess, just learn a little bit more about the Bloodstone Underground. Are there any secrets, any special entrances, or any...
Wait, you mean Laughing Killer? Like, they should know our real names.
Sure, I mean, yeah, Bootstrap, Billy, and Belly, and Laughing Killer.
Yeah,
I mean, my voice, I've already let down my disguised voice, but whatever.
We're all mates here now. We're all Soprano?
Yeah, for sure. Billy Jones steps up and he's like, To be honest, I don't think that's gonna work. They'll be looking for Guido Johnny. He's got a meeting today with the big boss.
Where's this meeting at?
It's a meeting happening in the underground quarters. He's got to meet tonight. Every night they have a meeting.
Can I
Yeah,
do an
well,
insight? Can we do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, you could do an insight check.
That's a 9.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. And he goes on. He's like, we can. What is it that you want to do in the Bloodstone Underground specifically?
Just a couple things.
Look, if you guys don't tell me, how can I help you? Look, I'm not trying to fuck you over here. Look, I don't want to die. All right, that's all. I don't want no trouble with you guys. You guys clearly killed my boss. I don't have a boss right now. Technically, I work for the bigger ups guys, but like,
Technically, we're your bosses now.
In this situation, yeah.
All right, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to do.
Well, I think it's in your best interests out of your own safety if things are at a need-to-know basis. And I think all that you need to know is that we need to know how to get into the secret rooms, how to get underground in the Bloodstone Underground, and how to free all the people that have been captured. And oh yes, we know what you've been doing. I feel like everybody in the city knows. You guys haven't done a very good job at keeping it low key.
Bit loud.
I can only get you past a certain point. After that, I don't even have access. You understand? I could tell you that when you go back into the back room, I can't get you beyond that point. It's only Guala can get you beyond that point. After a certain point, I could teach you. I could show you the blueprints of the layout. There's a certain things like I only can grant you access to a certain point. Otherwise Guido Johnny can get backstage, but Guido Johnny's dead.
We're in the back room because I took a look back there and I couldn't tell how to get in further.
Yeah, that's the thing is there's a way to get further, but it's not so easy. It's you got to go through Guala. You understand?
What does that mean? Like, is there like a key or is there like a password or what is it?
Guala, let's just say he lives in a hole, and underneath that hole, he allows access into the back room, the underground caverns.
What does he like? What's his favorite thing?
Well, he loves magic items. That's for one. Number two, he loves to put bounties on people that he doesn't like. That's for three. That's for two. For three, let's just say he likes the mushroom.
Oh,
does he? He likes the fungus.
Magic items, eh? That's kind of falls into our expertise a little bit.
Don't we also have 2 bricks?
Yes.
Sure do.
What's on Guido Johnny's body?
Oh yeah, can we? What's all the loot that we got?
Yeah, let's.
All right, so roll an investigation check in.
All right.
For Guido Johnny.
22.
Okay.
19.
Can
I roll that?
Get 22.
Can I roll that with advantage because Zuzu is also looking?
Yeah, Zuzu's got a hand.
I mean, either way, you guys found everything on him.
Great.
I shouldn't tell you that. You may have not found something on him. So, anyways,
check his butt. Check his butt.
Check up his butthole. So everybody. So this is what you guys like. You guys find a set of keys, a ripped piece of a map.
Oh.
350 GP worth of gems.
Oh god.
You can also examine those gems to see. I shouldn't say the price actually. Let's just say it's a large bag of gems.
Wow, these look like they cost about 350 gold.
An approximation.
With a 19, I'll say you see some gems that look like they should be there should be an Arcana check on them. You see some of these gems that it looks like there's like an insignia embedded inside the gem. And you find this intriguing. You're like, okay, this is interesting.
I'll do an Arcana. A really good Arcana, actually.
Okay.
Wait, so is Belmont still on the WAP, or has it worn off by now? Because it only was a minute of battle, pretty much. So
if so, my Arcana would be 8 right now. I think.
I think you should do one too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
15.
he's.
Okay.
Only 14. Oh wait, no, sorry, that would be 16 with the WAP.
You still can't tell enough information about it. You know that these are magical gems. There's a couple of them in there. They may be either a key to something, or they're you sense like it's like if you were to explain it into technology terms, it would be like the receiver of like some electrical signal, or like the like something like it's like almost like a button to unlock something. That's what you sense from that.
We also got 2K in gold and 2 bricks of devil dust, right?
Yeah. And then you see he has he's got 5 rings. One of them is a blue ring. I'm wondering if I should just tell you the rings, or like if you should like search it up. I guess you guys would know. Like these are guild rings. They do specific things. So one of them is the Rakdos Guild ring. The other one is a Demir Guild signet. The other one is an Orzhov Guild signet. The other one is a Simic Guild signet. And then there's a Ring of Protection.
What do guild rings do?
Very well.
It look like they each do a specific thing. So if you want to write these down, maybe we can divide them up later.
Yeah,
I wrote them down. I don't know if I spelled them correctly, but yeah, we I was so tempted to get Identify, but I was like, no, that doesn't really work with my character. So I guess we have to go to oh my god, what's his name? Georgian. Yeah, Georgian.
Yeah, so Georgian or Belgicar could do it.
Yeah, true.
Belgicar's been sleeping in the carriage for a couple of nights.
Well, you don't even know where Belgicar went.
Yeah, he disappeared.
You have not seen him.
Belgicar's more suspect now than anyone else.
Speaking of the as I look at all this stuff and I look at the 2K gold, I want to each take 500 and give 500 to Leandra for obviously doing the heavy lifting for the
but also he also has a staff. He had a staff this whole time, by the way.
He just never got to
I
use
didn't
it.
I didn't explain, but it's
Pimp Cane, yeah.
Upon examining it, you could do an Arcana check if you get a high.
I'll do one. Ooh, a dirty 20.
I got
you know that's a staff of healing.
Ooh,
21. Sorry.
Yeah, you've seen this staff before. It's very common in the artificer.
Wow, very cool.
And it's got like these 2 kind of snakes, like kind of raveling or like wrapping around each other, and then there's like a sun orb on the top. And you also sense that this cane, it might allow certain access to certain places in the Bloodstone Underground, because you see certain like insignias on it that are occult symbols.
Also,
Yes.
it's kind of funny that he has this staff of healing and this ring of protection, and he's dead.
It's
Kind of
ironic.
Well, he had
it is ironic.
he had a pillow in his mouth for basically the entire fight.
Yeah.
I like stretch a little bit and like hunch over a little bit, like this frail old body seems. It seems like this staff might be a little helpful for walking. If you two don't mind.
Yeah, I think
Go
Belmont
off,
should
Eugene.
take the ring of protection too.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
check out the other rings later. But
So yeah, I think the Rakdos does Disguise Self. One of them does Expeditious Retreat. I forget the other ones, but they're pretty good.
Okay,
So-
well, we'll wait until we talk to someone who can tell us what they are, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Belmont sees in the top pocket, sees a key, very
Meaty.
engraved looking key that's looks like almost like looks like it has the same carvings on the chest that he saw in the Bloodstone Underground.
Perfect.
I guess it would
Amazing.
make sense. Yeah, it's on him.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so funny that I knew Belmont was gonna get. I had a feeling you were gonna get above a 20 on this.
That's
amazing.
really high investigation.
That's amazing.
And then you see on the key is wrapped around. No. Wrapped around the key is a note, and you see on it,
Dearest Evelyn.
it's a note with a sigil on it, and it has ancient infernal writing. And you can't understand what it says.
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
Can Zuzu read? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's what you see. It's a sigil, and then it has like some writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay,
so I don't
so can I take the gems and the rings and then put them into my ring,
Yeah,
like for safekeeping? So
Inception.
basically, like I guess like in front of everyone, I just pick them up in my hand, and then they all just get sucked into my ring.
Owl mode. We love it.
And then we give the 500 to Leandra, and I guess she splits that with Fornak.
I'm imagining Fornax is just fucking outside already.
He's just excited to be here. While I look at these bricks of this devil's dust, can I turn towards like the Bloodstone Underground guys and I guess the leaders? Was it Billy Jones and
Wilson Mendoza.
Mendoza? And I'll just be like, and I'll like hold these bricks up to them and be like, tell us everything you know about this devil's dust and how it relates to this fungus, because that much we've deduced.
Guido Johnny's been ordered to round up some people who are magic users, because he found out that when you give them the fungus, the arcana is potent, so it creates a potent crystal, high energy, and we've been selling this across the wasteland. People have been buying it like crazy.
Wow.
Is this I guess this drug, is it invented by the Bloodstone Underground, or is it a widespread drug, situation all across the land?
We don't know
Because-
the origin of this fungus. The fungus seems to be a natural cause of the desert.
Yes,
That's,
but the drug aspect of it and cultivating it for your sick
Cultivating it.
means.
Well, cultivating it, that's just part of the business. Somebody found out that if you put it up your nose, you get a high and you go crazy. Some people lose their mind off it.
I look straight at Belmont.
Yeah, some people.
I ask this because from where I'm from, we know of the fungus, but no one's ever thought to use the crystals as some kind of drug. That's disgusting.
Blows
Sick.
my mind.
Well, you clearly haven't been in the waste. If you go on down to bandit territory, oh man, that's why you see so many crazy bandits out there in the waste. You see those freaking cults. You see those cults going crazy, just running around killing people. You see those motherfuckers? There's a whole empire of them out in the west. Crazy motherfuckers.
It's a little dodgy out there.
So
Yeah,
that
they
means
use
that-
this shit.
So this is a common thing out there, and you're just selling it in here.
That seems to be where it's. That's where the mother lode is. We're just We're just doing our business out here.
You're just enjoying yourselves.
We're just enjoying it. Exactly. You know, we're just trying to look. It's hard to do business out here. People trying to make a living. People doing what they gotta do. You know.
I understand. Yeah. So we're just trying to figure out, you know, how we can do what we need to do.
Well, what do you need to do?
We need you to work with us.
Okay, no problem.
I think at this point, all we need from you, gentlemen, is for you to have our backs and come back with us to the Bloodstone Underground. Make sure everyone there knows that Guido, or thinks that Guido Johnny is here enjoying his night, and just covering for us and letting us. Bring us as far as you can, but
a little bit of time. Yeah.
As long as you just tell everyone there, let everyone know that we're clean, the deal went well, and Guido Johnny is in safe hands. I think that's really all we can ask for at this point. Except you. Except you, and I point to Cardiff up, and you're coming with me. We need to have a long talk.
See, that's what I've been saying. No, this is the problem. If we go back there, and they see that Guido Johnny isn't with us, they're going to think something's up. Because Guido Johnny never leaves our sight.
Just tell them it was Jelzar. Then I go around and I flip 10 gold pieces to each of them.
So do you recommend not going back at all then?
I think we could just split the group up.
No, I saw, your
some
friend...
people here. So that it looks like we're just coming back. And you guys stayed here to party.
Mm.
Well, you could have just
we're allowed back. We're allowed back in no matter what. There's nothing wrong with us.
That could work too, but
But it wouldn't alarm anybody, would it? We're just chilling. We did our sale.
You may be right, but the thing that I'm saying is that once they come back, it's time for the meeting. They're like, hey, where's Guido Johnny? Somebody go get him. He was at the Sultan's tent. They come and show up. They see him dead.
Say he's gone by then. Let's say they just don't know where he is. They can't come to the conclusion that he died. Is your boss that soft?
You make a good point. Maybe it'll work. I'll try it out. But,
listen here, Mr. Mendoza, whatever the fuck your name is.
I'm Billy. My name is Billy.
I'm Billy Joe.
Banjo. You tell us what the best way to go about this is. Enough of this running around in circles and maybe this will work, maybe that'll work. You are the experts of the Bloodstone Underground. You tell us how we get there and get there safely. Can I intimidation check him?
Yeah.
Or persuade? Yeah, I guess it
fully flex on the guy.
Well, I guess persuasion.
Okay.
20. All right, 12.
All right. Well, he's like, it's hard to say. I mean, your friend here, you could transform into Guido Johnny, right?
Yeah.
This is true.
I mean, maybe that would work, but I don't know. It's kind of risky.
If you think that's the best option, that seems to have worked a couple of minutes ago with these other fools. So let's give it a shot.
Guido Johnny, he had a ring that he used. You would transform into different people, and that seemed to fool a lot of people. So that could be an option. It's really hard to say. Like, there's a lot of you never know what's gonna happen. Like, if somebody finds out, then I really don't know. I mean, we could also just play it off like, okay, Jelza, maybe he attacked, and then we could just go with that. That could work too.
I also ask you something about an individual you work with, under the name Parsley Williams.
Yeah, Parsley. Well, what about Parsley?
What's your take on them? Out of 10, would you trust them with their life?
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Love the guy.
Right.
Hey, he's a 10 out of 10 guy. Why do you ask?
I just know him. I just met him before I met you. I just need to make sure. If I have an insider, he's right. I seem to have enough people in the room that know him.
We all know him, yeah. Everybody, yeah. We know him, yeah.
All right.
Well, what's
Friend's
the plan?
A friend, man.
We're all friends here. Everybody's friends here. Nobody's trying to fuck anybody over here.
Well, good, because you know what would happen if you did.
What would happen?
Well, I
You'd
mean,
end up like Guido Johnny over
look
there.
at the room. Please.
Okay, all
Oh,
right.
you've got short-term memory.
So
yeah,
you
Aaron,
guys
can
want
you
to go into the
change?
back, and you guys want to? Okay, we could. This is what we could do. All right, we'll go in there.
I got a new key. And everything.
We'll create a distraction. I don't know, somehow get Guala to let you guys in. We'll say, hey, these guys, they need to go back there. We'll say we're putting you into the cages. All right.
We also got some bricks. We got some bricks to show him if he
Wait,
needs.
what? Why are we going in cages?
No, we'll just say that. We'll say, okay, we're gonna actually put them in. The prisoners now. We bring you into.
Whoa! I don't like that.
How about this? What if I disguise as Slimy Willy? We all run back and say that we were attacked, and then Eugene and Belmont can dress up as some other people. Belmont can become the granny again, and then Eugene can become something else. And then you guys can just be in the front, and then get your chest or whatever. And then I can go in the back with them, and then explain the situation, scope it out.
My worry is that if we say that Jazz are attacked, the Bloodstone Underground is going to be in high alert, and they're not going to let some randoms fumble around the place.
But
We want their guards down.
Yeah, but if
them
Guido
to think
Johnny
everything
doesn't-
is fine.
But if Guido Johnny doesn't make it to his meeting, then they're still going to think that.
Well, he will, as if you turn into him.
Okay.
What you got? you could attempt to go into the meeting as Guido Johnny. It could work. Another thing, we go into the security. Once you get into the security room, then you change the tapes. You know, you whatever, you knock out the guys in there, or you convince them not to. You know, you turn into those guys. I don't know. You let the guys out in the cages. You know, we got to get into the security room. That's what I'm saying. We have to somehow get past Guala the Destroyer and go into the security room.
This guy's got a lot of ideas.
All right, Billy, you're coming with us too, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Billy's a thinker.
The only thing is, I can't get past Guala. I only can get back into the back room. That's the thing. It's like if you guys were disguised as somebody who can get past Guala, there would be no problem unless you guys convince Guala. Oh, hey,
I think we can convince Guala. He seems like an easy piece. We've got drugs.
Like we need to have a Guido then.
Okay.
What time?
Do I have time for a short rest?
Could we have since we're not doing like heavy activity and we're just talking, could we be taking a short rest while we're talking over all this stuff?
Yeah, how long is a short rest? It's like
an hour.
Yeah, so this is a short rest. You guys are short resting.
Beautiful. All right.
You're having a smoke and whatever. You got there's actually a lot of, you know, Guido Johnny actually had a lot of weed as well. And
nice.
Definitely don't need that.
Everybody's smoking weed.
Need on the come up, mate.
The weed just chills you out.
So I guess I'm gonna put on all of Guido Johnny's rings, and I need his staff, and I need
try his shoes on
just
too.
everything he had.
Right.
I don't want to actually wear his clothes though, or should I?
You could disguise self. That's that. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna disguise self.
Yeah, I think you can make clothes as a disguise.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we start heading over there, and can I pull Carter aside as we do so?
Also, yeah. On the walk over, can I be talking to Billy and Wilson about how Guido Johnny talks to people and just his mannerisms and just all that kind of stuff, so I can try to imitate as best as possible?
And can I also just walk beside Soprano just to comfort him during the walk?
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Yeah. Okay, so when you're since you're talking to people and you're like, okay, he says fuck a lot. Just if you don't know what to say, just say fuck. You fucking idiot, you fuck. And then so while he's explaining you this, you would get like I'll say you get like a advantage on your deception when you're
nice. Okay, I'm down for that.
Nice.
Either advantage or like a plus something. Or I don't know.
I like that.
I am down for
advantage.
All right.
Can I talk to Carter as we walk?
Yeah.
I kind of want to like pull him off to the side.
Wait,
I don't want this to be like a huge conversation.
Before you guys leave, I want you to tell me a detailed description of what you guys do with the bodies.
Oh God!
Yes.
Didn't we say we like burn the bodies?
Where do you burn the bodies?
Is there not a single fire in the entirety of the Sultan's Dead?
No, there's no like burning bodies fire.
Can we just throw them under the trap door for now?
Yeah, let's put them in the back alleyway that no one knows about.
And then at some point I can coordinate with these grunts to get rid of them somewhere else and at another time.
Yeah. I think,
Okay. So you put them in the trap door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. We'll stink up the place.
Put a couple petals on top.
That's it. We looted those bodies
Burn
too,
some
though.
sage.
Did they have anything? Those bodies?
Some incense.
Yeah. So I was gonna get you to roll
Sweet.
something for those.
Investigation.
Okay, roll a D100.
83.
Roll 2d6.
You're happy you do this one. Well, let's each do a roll.
4.
That's 4. 4 times 50 is 200. You get 200 worth of GP and gems.
Nice.
And 1d4. Roll 1d4 and then a d100.
So wait, these grunts had that much GP gems? I thought they were
amongst all of them.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Wait, the D4 I got a 1, so that sucks.
Okay, now roll 1 d100.
Okay. That's a 74.
You got elixir of health.
Mm.
So 1 elixir of health, and then that's all because you just rolled a 1.
Okay, someone else can have that. I already have one actually.
Bummer, you can have one as well.
Beauty.
Okay.
So you're talking to Carter Rumbat as we walk.
Yeah. Do we need to do any rolls for the cleaning?
Aaron did the
blood.
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all.
I wanna pull him off to the side and not kind of in front of everyone.
Okay, you guys still haven't left yet, so you're like walking to the front.
Yeah.
Leaving the tent.
Carter. Fancy seeing you here of all places.
I don't believe it that you came down here, man. I got such a story, man. Holy smokes.
You best tell me all about it right now because you're in a lot of... I wouldn't say you're in a lot of trouble, but we've been wondering where the fuck you've been.
I know what you're thinking, man. Listen, I get it. I'm sorry, but look, there's something in the Bloodstone Underground that I'm trying to get. You know what I mean? There's something special.
You left Rambelda to find a cure for this damn disease, and I find you here fraternizing with these mobsters.
There's a
What's
reason.
What's going on here?
Hey, man, there's a reason why I'm doing that. There's something in the Bloodstone Underground. Okay, it's connected to the whole thing. But in the meantime,
what is it then? You tell me, Carter.
Well, you're ready to kind of figure some of it out, but I'm trying to find a deeper quest, a deeper hook down the line that, I think is connected to something out west. But then while I was looking at that, then I kind of saw that they got some magic items that are kind of, piqued my interest.
Of course. You and your damn magic items, Carter, you just can't get enough of them.
But it could be connected. That's what I'm saying. It could be connected to the whole fungus situation, and Guala the Destroyer, he's kind of connected to that, and he's connected to the fungus, and there's something there that I'm trying to explore. You know what I mean? That's why that explains what happened with me.
You couldn't have wrote. You couldn't have updated anybody from Remvelda. We were all worried sick. It's why I left in the first place, to come find you.
You left to come find me? I thought you came here just to find out about the fungus.
Well, all of the above, but obviously if my fucking brother-in-law is missing, then I'm going to look for him.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is I kind of couldn't escape, you know what I mean? So I was kind of stuck in a guy,
You seemed pretty chummy with them. You didn't seem like any kind of prisoner that I'd ever seen before.
Yeah, but you don't know what happened, man. The reason why I got into this mess is because they caught me, and they basically said if I didn't work for them, they're gonna kill me.
Can insight check that?
Yeah.
Oh, got a 4. All right. Yeah, I was
Just
at a
missing
soft
too
spot for you. Yeah, I still shake my head. I'm kind of under my breath. I'm just like, what would Penny have thought of all this?
Hey, come on, you don't gotta say that, man. I'm doing my best out here. It's hard, man.
I give him a little bit of like a side hug, and I'm just like, well, it's good to see that you're in,
I miss
you're
you.
healthy and alive at least.
Good to see you too. Honestly, you really you saved me.
Well, you owe me.
I do. Honestly, I do.
Yeah, you let it help us out with this Bloodstone Underground situation, and
Yeah,
we'll
that's
both
the
find
thing.
whatever you were looking for.
I think I got a plan with this Guala the Destroyer. All right, I know what he likes, and
Please share.
this the thing. He loves magic items, and he loves bricks of the stuff that you guys got, and I think a combination of the two maybe might get us some leeway, if you know what I mean. That
So what, we seek an audience with him and we give him these things, then what? We ask him, hey, can you let us in the back? Like what?
Yeah, so
what's the game plan?
Yeah, that's the thing. I really don't know what's back there. All I know is that I know what he likes, you know what I mean? So and I know that he really, really likes magic items, like really likes it. Like that stuff that you guys got, like that diamond that Aaron has. Like that'll go a long way.
Can I convey this stuff to Belmont? Give him the 2 bricks as well as the large jade phallic shaped thing, and I'll be like, as the master of entertainment in this little party, I leave pleasing Guala up to you, Belmont.
I've got it.
Just don't take any of this dust for yourself. I think you've had quite enough today.
I've already sampled it. It's
yeah.
well stuffed.
So this gem that I stole is magical and everyone keeps wanting it? Like what?
Yeah.
Okay.
A very lustful item you've received.
You stole it from somebody that you haven't seen yet, but
yeah.
Oh god. If that person recognizes the gem on you from a distance, we're gonna have a random encounter.
Well, the gem I keep in my ring, so it's interesting that all these people. I mean, I brought it out to show, but
that's why he knows. It's only because you brought it out.
Sappy, you got to add the ring of protection.
That ring.
Yeah. And that reminds me, as we're walking by people, is there anyone that looks like I can steal from them?
Wait, so have you guys walked out yet?
Oh.
Yeah, I figured we were like on the way, like we takes a while to walk to.
Before that, you guys walk out of the Sultan's tent, and so I told you that the place you're on is it's like on a incline, so you can see the ships as you walk out of the Sultan's tent. And as you walk out of the Sultan's tent, you see this massive explosion in the sky. One of Jelzar's ships. It seems like it's one of Jelzar's ships that just exploded.
Whoa.
They're making moves, gentlemen, because we blamed that initial bombing on them, right?
You guys, there's a huge, like you can feel the warmth from where you guys are. This huge bright light.
Wow.
It must have been at least 4 kegs of gunpowder or something like that.
Wait, so we think that it was the Bloodstone Underground that is fighting back?
Well, you don't know that yet.
I don't know. I was just assuming. Yeah.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 12.
Either way, that's what you assume because
that's so funny.
You're not sure, but that's what happened. And then
so I'm gonna use one of my infusions, my spell refueling ring, just to give myself a 2nd level slot back.
As we're walking, can me and Zuzu take a look out for anyone who looks like they're good to steal from?
Yeah, so roll an investigation check. Right now it's like 11, 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So
I also
I
rolled
got
an
a-
investigation.
I got a dirty 20.
Oof.
all right, yeah, you still see there's a couple of people walking around. There's this couple that seems very bougie. They have like this very fancy gown, and this one guy looks like one of those fancy pirates. And he's got like one of those ruffled collars.
Yeah. Okay, can I walk beside one of them and then put my invisible mage hand onto the other side so I steal from both of them at the same time?
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
Okay, so do I just roll 1 or should I roll 2?
What does the mage hand do? What is the description of that?
So I can make my hand invisible, and I can stow an object, I can retrieve an object carried by another creature, I can use thieves' tools at a distance and disarm traps at a distance, and I can do it without being noticed if I succeed on a sleight of hand check, contested by the creature's wisdom.
So yeah, roll 2 then.
Alright, it's a 14 and a 13 plus 10, so that's a 23 and a 24.
Holy shit. I was gonna be like, oh, you. No, that's yeah. So they just walk by unnoticing. Excuse me, sir. Please watch where you're going.
Excuse you.
Oh, excuse me. No, excuse you. Can you believe these people?
I'm gonna go and just turn my head and walk because I'm still wearing my like $1 million outfit.
Excuse me, what do you mean by these people, huh?
Oh, you know exactly what I mean.
Right.
I don't.
People-
Please elaborate.
People from Shambhala.
Oh, how dare you insult us and where we're from?
God.
I could tell you're from Shambhala with those
All right, hold me back.
elaborate clothes.
Hold me back. He's insulting the threads.
I'm gonna use time trickery and just make him keep saying elaborate clothes a couple times and you make him feel like he's going crazy.
Oh, what the? Let's get out of here, darling.
What's wrong with you, sir?
I don't believe these are just strange people. They walk away pretty fast. They look back. They're walking fast and they're looking back. They're like, oh my God.
The nerve of these people sometimes. My lord.
Good God.
You got 625 in art objects. That's exactly what these people would have on them.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
It's probably some really tiny, really intricate handmade thing. Like 600 something. Yeah.
A glass leaf.
Okay, give me a second. Let me just write this in. So
Don't hold it too hot.
25 GP art objects.
You got a necklace of prayer beads.
Oh, that's nice.
What is that?
Let's see. Necklace
Read
of
it.
prayer beads. I will read it in a sec. Okay, here we go. Oh,
They're religious
that's
folks.
confusing. Okay, 1d4 plus 2 magic beads made from aquamarine. Please. Okay. Oh, you have to decide the type of each bead on the necklace or determine it randomly. It's probably gonna be random.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Each bead contains a spell that you can cast as a bonus action. Once a bead spell is cast, the bead can't be used until the next dawn.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
That's insane.
Okay, so wow, this is really cool. Okay, so I have 5 beads.
It's a prayer. What the fuck?
I have 5 beads, and now I'm gonna roll a d20 5 times. Okay, so first one is 6, so that's bless. Wow, I need to write all this down. Okay. Second one is 2. Wait, so I have another bless? Okay. That's 2. 16. That's a greater restoration. Oh,
what does bless do?
it's really good. It's you add a d4 to every roll basically for like a minute, I think.
Oh my God. I really want you to get Windwalk. That would be fucking sick. But anyways.
Okay, I got branding smite.
Okay.
So 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have one more, yeah.
Here
Oh,
goes window.
okay. That's a 13. So another greater restoration. Okay, interesting.
All right.
Okay, so I have 2 greater restorations, 2 blesses, and a branding smite.
All right.
Wow,
That's
that's really
sick.
cool.
That's so cool.
That's
Anybody
Beating
else want to
people
try
to
to
death
steal?
in the fucking darkness. These little shines of light getting trapped.
that's really cool.
My hands are not nearly as nimble as these young folks. I can't steal anything.
I'm just curious because I'm walking with Soprano, and I just wanted to know more about him as a character. Because I don't know if I want to deceive the man, if I'm going to be honest with you, in order to get more from him. I just
You
feel
want
like
you want
that
an
he's in a
insight?
weak moment. He let us know his weakness. Currently mourning. So
Yeah. What do you want to know about him? Like, are you trying to insight something about him? Like,
I do think it'll end up going into the deception route. But I do want to know, like, I want to know if he has any worth, like value wise, like if he seems wealthy, or if he seems like he might have more information regarding something. He's not like he hasn't been vocal. I want to see if he's got anything else, or if he's just going to be like another Parsley Williams.
he is like he's technically another Parsley Williams, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't know things that
Let me
you know.
let me roll. I guess that would be
This would be something that it's more a conversational thing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what do you know? And then, but you can roll an insight. Just
just get a general insight of him.
yeah, if you're, it depends what you're trying to insight.
Well,
If you-
I want to get to know him first. So let's get some insight. He's very close. I got a 5.
You got,
He doesn't
he's mourning right now. He doesn't want to talk to. He doesn't want to talk to anybody, and in fact, it's almost like you know, you touched his thigh, and it's like he's kind
put
of
him off a little bit.
yeah, he's just lost his lover. You know what I mean? He's
I've just seen it in a lot of movies. All right,
He's a widow.
Put
Hey,
a
man,
hand on
it's,
Belmont's shoulder. Leave the boy alone. He's been through too much today.
Belmont, I appreciate like you honestly you're being pretty nice, but
Who's Belmont?
I mean Belly,
Yeah.
Bootstrap, you being a nice guy, I get it, but
Can I just walk beside you for a bit?
honestly, I need my time, my space right now.
Yeah.
I just lost my love, my best friend.
No, I get it. I get
God,
it.
man,
Soprano.
oh my God, man,
Oh, he's
it just
all right.
reminded me again, man.
I'm sorry, Soprano. Do you need a hug?
Oh, good, man. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, I get out. But no more.
Yeah.
Don't stop touching my legs.
I'm not, mate.
Get your legs.
It's my tail, mate.
Okay.
All right. Now
Oh,
that we've opened up, mate.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Oh man.
How long have you been working for the underground? It's been a
3
lot.
years, man. 3 years.
The fact that you're married, you know, you're the first married gang member I've met here.
I mean, we weren't married. Nobody knew about it, to be honest.
You were in the gang, so it's really nice to see. I don't know.
Man, I don't know, man. I came from a bad neighborhood in a wasteland. I came here, and you know, he was the only one that made me happy.
No, I get it, mate. He sounds great, really. Based on how everyone's reacting, he sounds really great. And I tell everyone this, I'm a family man. So, really, it is sad to see this happen. So, when you say you come from a bad neighborhood, are you from Kashi or
No, I'm from way out west.
whereabouts?
I grew up in the pits.
You grew up in the pits.
That's right. I know it's hard to believe.
Oh, mate.
That's where I fucking grew up.
Mate, I know you're mourning.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Look
You
at
don't
me.
believe me. I get it.
No, look at me. I'm from the pits, mate.
You're not from the pits.
I'm from the pits, mate.
You're just saying that. There's no way you're from the pits. I'm the only one.
Oi,
You're really telling me that you're from
look at
the
these
pits.
eyes. Look at these eyes. From the pits, mate.
You look like you've been doing a lot of drugs lately.
Yeah, well, that's Kashi, but you know, look under my eyes.
All right,
That's
if you're from the
wrong.
pits, then who's the man who runs the 7th quarter from the pits, 7th down the rank?
All right, well, 7th down the rank. You don't want to talk about 7th down the rank. I know. Let's just say
I'll let you roll a history check with advantage, since you.
I believe his name was Raphael Daggerhand.
Oh my fucking god! You know about Daggerhand?
Yeah, right. Let's say
You
I've had
really
a
are
tip
from the
with
fucking
Daggerhand.
pits. Oh my
Yeah.
god! I never met anybody from the pits before. You're from the
Yeah.
fucking pits.
All right. I know.
Holy shit!
I know, Super Aaron. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot, right?
You know
How you been? How'd you get here?
Oh my god! You know what I went through to get out? You probably know exactly what I went through to get out.
But did you make it through the ruins, or did you go up north?
I dug a tunnel. I went up north. I went to Guatemala. I took a caravan east.
That's crazy.
Ended up in Altair. Went down the mountain.
As he's
Holy
saying,
shit.
I'm actually inching a little bit closer to him.
14 years of my life. 14 years of my life to get to Kashi. Just to get a little bit of freedom.
Freedom is what it's at, am I right? I put my arm around his shoulder. Right, mate. See, this is what I was talking about. You got to get to know people, right? You can't just close off again.
Hey, you're not a bad guy, but get your fucking hand off me.
Oh, mate. Good. Good. Can I do a Can I do a I want to do something specific with my hand now.
You're gonna what would be a persuasion or something? Are you persuading?
No, I'm trying to like sleight of hand.
Oh my!
What are you trying to do?
It just in a way that makes them feel comfort.
Would that be persuasion or sleight of hand?
I feel like it'd be persuasion. It's charisma based.
Let's try
Stroke
persuasion.
his cheek or some shit.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
on the
like-
way out. Like I'm not leaving my hand there, but it's something smooth on the way out.
While all this is happening, Zuzu is looking at me confused and concerned.
I rolled a 5,
Or what?
Oh no.
so I probably so let's say I
You
I-
rubbed
I
him the
put
wrong
in the
way.
eye.
Slap
On the
his
way
finger-
out, I just
Put your finger in his ear.
Yeah.
You slap
Put him in
your
the
hand
eye.
away.
God.
It's like slapping your hand away.
Right.
Look,
this is
You
great.
really need to give me some space right now, man.
All right, I'll be right here if you need me.
Wow.
I just whispered to Cardiff, match made in heaven, those two.
This is what it's like in the piss. You gotta work for it.
Almond is getting unhinged.
And just before you guys arrive to Bloodstone Underground, Tony's like, "Look, I'm sorry I treated you like that. It's kind of rude, but I'm just give me some time. I'm just in a bad mood."
No, I get it, Tony. You just don't like dragons. What's going on? I've seen people.
It's not that, man.
No, I get it, mate.
It's not
I
that.
know we're from the pits, mate, but I'll see you inside, all right?
Hey, come on, Belly. I didn't mean it like that. And then you walk away.
Yeah, I've had my back turned. I'm currently walking.
He feels so bad. He feels like really guilty for like, oh man, I'm just hurting everybody.
When dragonborns get sad, their tails like curve a little bit inwards, like a hook.
All right, so you guys get to the Bloodstone Underground. You're going in through the front door?
So I'm gonna disguise.
Yeah, it's only been a few hours, so they're still probably trying to clean it up.
Okay, so
Wait, what time is the meeting at though? Like, do we have time to do other things right now, or?
that's the question.
We just
Is
go.
I guess you're asking Billy Jones. You're like, hey, look, I think the meeting is at 12 o'clock right now. It's like 11:30 ish. Yeah, maybe I got a half an hour. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, what are we doing this half an hour?
I only have
Yeah,
one
we
thing
can. There's a fight going on, and everybody usually watches the fight. And
downstairs.
we'll take you into the back room. I mean, you'll see.
Okay, so we can all go in the back room.
Yeah, we have VIP
Yeah.
access now.
Yeah, we have
anyways, right?
VIP.
Okay,
The
great.
drug.
So I guess
So-
I'll go into a dark corner somewhere. Then I'll turn into Guido.
Okay, what is everybody else looking like? Is everybody still the Mad Merchants?
Yeah, I'm still Archibald. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys come in.
So
And,
I have the cane. I have his rings on. So I look legit.
Yeah, I
see.
hand you the
Rolling through.
staff.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Who do we see when we walk in here? What's proximity?
So you guys walk in, you see some different people that you've never seen before. You recognize Parsley Williams, and he comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, boss, how did the deal go?"
It went well. You fucking idiot. And then I
Oh,
kind of
hey.
just brush him off, and I go towards my booth.
All right, what did I do wrong? I don't know.
Hey, don't worry about it, Parts. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't
you-
worry. Don't worry about it.
How was our conversation earlier, though, mate?
Our conversation. Oh yeah. Hey,
Good.
I told you guys, all right. You know,
Yeah, these guys are all right.
yeah.
Good.
See,
Yeah,
See?
Parsley, you were right. They're all right.
yeah.
Parsley,
All right.
What are you doing, Parsley? What are you hanging out?
We're all right.
What are you doing
Parsley-
around here?
Oh yeah, I was just waiting for you guys to come back. You know, the boss has been it's wondering where you were, and I told him you're doing a big deal. He's excited to see what you guys got. There's
Yeah,
that
some
big
good
shipment
guys.
there.
Got a lot. Definitely got
Yeah.
a lot.
Now,
You
by
know the
boss, do you mean Dorgax or who?
No, well, yeah, Dorgax, but more immediately, Donald Gilmore is he wants to talk to you about the train. You know, and he like winks at Guido. He's like, the train. Wants to talk to you about the train.
Is Donald Gilmore a robot by any chance? That's the only other Gilmore I know.
No, he's you know, you've probably seen him. He walks around town. He's got, you know, his white suit, slick back hair.
Remind
probably
me.
seen it before.
Remind me,
Wait,
Parsley.
white suit, sit back hair. I whispered to Aaron. I'm just like, did you steal from someone who looked exactly like that?
Oh, that's hilarious. I guess that's where the gem is from, eh? Okay, so that's good to know. That's good to know because I was
Got
gonna
his
bring,
gem.
I was gonna bring out that gem.
I mean, you could.
I still could, I guess.
I'm surprised you picked up on that, but that was
I
good.
completely forgot. Guys.
Nothing escapes the dark.
I'm the darkness.
I've got intelligence +4. I am a big brain.
Okay, so does anybody want to like do some gambling in here? Like,
In
you know,
I kind of want to Rochambeau that chest, but before we go downstairs.
Yeah, well, let's go to the booth and let's take a look at the chest.
Let's look at the chest, and then I'm down to like gamble stuff later. But I think right now I'm interested in these fights because that seems to be where the good odds are.
yeah.
the high rolls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
go
right,
all
so
the way
you guys
back.
are going to your booth. These guys are following you. You know, they're all like,
Walking all the way
coming
through.
in there.
Is everything cleaned up pretty much? Like we're not seeing any more.
No, everything looks pretty clean. All the stuff seems to be all fixed right now. There's like patchwork job on the broken roulette table, and like the broken blackjack table is like patched with like duct tape and wood and stuff. And it's holding up.
Efficient.
You could tell
work.
there was an explosion on there one time, but it's still working again.
Yeah. I like what I see.
all right. So can I just motion all the grunts that work for us to kind of like be around and then open up the chest with the key?
Yeah, I'll hand you the key.
You go into your booth and they're kind of standing around. And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hand the talisman to, or are you just gonna put it in your pocket?
Oh, you mean the whatever is in the chest?
You know it's a talisman in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I,
that's
actually,
talisman.
I actually forgot, but yeah, yeah.
As you said, I'm looking for that.
I'll put the talisman in my ring.
What does it look like?
It looks like.
Maybe don't put it in your ring in front of everyone, because
Do a history check.
Well, all I'm doing is I'm like over it, and then I open up the chest, and then I touch it, and then I just put it into my ring, and then I close the chest.
Yeah,
Do a history check?
I'm gonna do one as
you
well
only
as I
one or
look
what?
at it.
you do
Yeah, I
a
got
history
16.
check. 16.
26.
I got a 16.
Yeah, okay. Eugene knows it's the talisman of the sphere.
I whispered to Belmont and Aaron. I'm just like, this looks like the talisman that Tootin Scootin was talking about.
Indeed.
The one and only.
God damn it.
Indeed.
This could be useful if we ever
Pretty
want
sure I
to
used
deal
his
with this
name at
whole
the end,
pirate
but-
situation. Yeah, you checked it as him.
Okay, so can we go? Can I motion to all my boys to let us into the back now?
Yeah. So you get in there, no effort. They just walk. They let you in. You guys.
This feels more like a Mission Impossible sequence we're going through right now. You have like the eye encoder, and you're trying to like break through with like biometrics.
Yeah. So everybody, biometrics. Yeah. Have you guys figured out the biometrics?
Yeah, have you rolled biometrics? My
Roll for
thumbprint failed.
biometrics. Roll
No, my
for
thumbprint was too
biometrics.
smudged.
Roll for security tapes. Changing. You're gonna Ocean's 11 this right now.
Ocean 13.
All right, so you're walking through to the back, and it's like, you got your entourage around you, and you're seeing when you go in, you see a lot. You see a lot of guys back here. You see a lot of guys, and
Massive.
and you see two people fighting in the stage.
This is
The room is massive. It's like it looks like a hollowed out cave, and it looks like it was once a mining shaft. Like there's like it's still a cave on the inside, and there's some like it looks like a gold mine. And there's this massive slug dude at the back of the cave on a stage. And he has his princess on a chain beside him, and he's like ordering people around, and and you see him like ordering people around. There's like music playing. There's like these strange alien dudes playing some weird alien music. There's a shitload of people, over 100 people crammed into this one space. And they're all like bidding. There's people at the ticket table to the left, and they're all like, 100 on Bergie, 100 on Bergie. And then, people like gambling and stuff like that.
Huh,
and
it's another Bergie.
There's a Bergie.
Yeah.
Can I give the art objects to Belmont? And what else do we have to show from the deal? I don't want to bring the gem out now.
So, what exactly are you
Everyone
doing
will react.
first? So there's a lot of people here. There's a fight going on. There's this one dude, there's a smaller dude punching this huge monster that seems to be dominating the fight. And the smaller dude's holding up. It's like a gladiator style thing. What are you gonna do first?
Let's do a perception check or something to see if we can tell if anyone's like the prisoners or anything like that.
Yeah, you can do a perception check.
I also want to take a look at the security and stuff. I'm gonna roll with advantage with Zuzu.
Works out that I'm being hungover because I rolled a 2.
I got a 16. Based on what the employees told us about the place, where exactly are the security room and then the entrance to the back room, or like what all the things that they told us?
Yeah, I got a 24, and also I want Tony and Billy. Sorry, is it
Billy and Wilson?
Yeah, sorry, Billy and Wilson. I want them to fill me in on what everything is in this room.
They're pointing out like in the back over there, where Guala the Destroyer is. There's an entrance behind him that goes into the room, and then on the right side that you're gonna see there's two pathways. On the right, that goes to the jail cell, and then there's a fork that goes to the left, and that's where the security room is. To get into the security room, you got the stuff on you. It's in the Guido Johnny ring. You just flash the ring and it opens up. Should be no problem. but you gotta watch out because there's guys in there and they're gonna be asking questions. And if you go to the left, you'll see at the left that it kind of leads into another room over there. And I don't really know. I've never been over there. Nobody gave me access. I don't know what's in the left. I've only been into the jail cell one time, delivering, some whatever people into the jail room. Right now, the fight is kind of going on, and you can try to. Yeah, I guess you could go up to him because you are Guido Johnny. Yeah, so you could tell that people that are fighting in the cage, they have a collar on them.
Huh.
And
Like slaves.
yeah, so you can tell that they're not volunteering to fight. There's something going on that, and as this is going on, you start noticing there's a couple of shady figures that look like they're part of the Bloodstone Underground. They're dressing the same. They all wear black. They all kind of look the same, and they got like gold and whatever. And they have a uniform, and they're kind of like whispering to each other. And they're like, you can see the fight is kind of coming close to an end.
Yeah.
And if you want to place any bets, he leans over to you. He's like, look, if you want to place any bet, now's the time because.
Can I insight check the fight and see who was likely to win?
Yeah.
But so, like, the people who are here as the audience, are they Bloodstone Underground people, or are they just, like, regular people who came in to gamble?
I got a 7.
Most of them are I wouldn't say they're regular, but they're people that have access. They're rich people that have access to the back of the Bloodstone Underground. They're not all Bloodstone Underground members, but a lot of them are. Maybe like 1/8 of them is Bloodstone Underground members.
Yeah, with my 7 insight, do I?
Yeah, is anybody else doing an insight on the fight?
I only had a 3, but I probably honestly would just bet on the slave because I usually bet on underdogs. But I feel like
all right, go with that, and then
so I was gonna bet on the small guy too.
I'm gonna ask Billy or Wilson or whoever, like, would Guido have bet on this?
He leans over to you and he's like, the slaves are forced to lose.
Oh, so I don't bet, or do I?
The odds on the underdog are much better, but usually they'll lose like they're told. But sometimes the guys they'll win anyways, just to say a fuck you, like a final fuck you.
I'm just saying, what would Guido have done in this situation? Like, is it weird for him to not bet? Because I wasn't planning on betting.
No, yeah, probably don't bet. Guido wouldn't bet.
Yeah, okay, that's all I needed to know. Yeah, okay.
I'll bet 100 on the small fry.
Okay.
Bet
100 on the little one.
I bet 200.
All right, so the odds for the small guy are, I'm gonna say 5-1. So that means if he wins, that's you get 5 times what you got plus what you paid. All right, so the fight's going on for a while, and you can see that you actually notice. Seems like the smaller guy is he's not trying at all. And then he's kind of looking over to one of the guys, like the guy's dressed in black, that's kind of standing on the outskirts, and he's kind of like this is what you don't see, since you're also that.
Yeah.
You don't see this, but he gives him a signal, and he kind of like, you could see that he's about to like follow the signal, and then he just goes crazy and just like destroys this huge guy. He just like out of nowhere, he's like, fuck yeah, and then he just like destroys this guy, and everybody is like, the whole place is like going crazy. everybody's kind of like losing their shit. Everybody's pissed. There's a lot of pissed people. Like, what the fuck is it?
Losing his shit. Belmont's.
Yeah, I'm like hugging Belmont. I'm like, well, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good fight.
And
Didn't
you
have to
can
know anything.
I'm gonna chuckle as Guido.
fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Guala
fuck.
is immediately kicks us out. Are they having fun over there?
And you can see as the people start clearing out, a guy over here who just won, and they start taking him into the back, and they're kind of like treating him like treating him roughly and like tying his hands up and like throwing him around. And they go behind Guala and they take him. There's like a guy there that lets them in, like some VIP access situation. And then he brings him into this staircase that goes down. And it's kind of like a hole over there. And Guala moves over and he like lets them in. He's like, and then so what are you guys gonna do?
I have quite an ingenious plan, if I do say so myself.
Let's hear it.
I'll whisper to all of them. She's like, what if we say, as part of the deal that we struck back at the Sultan's tent, that the Bloodstone Underground would sell us some of their slaves, and we'd like to go back there to take a look at the merchandise. They've already been bought.
That's
slaves
actually a pretty good plan. I'm not gonna lie. I never even thought of that.
Hey, don't call me dog for nothing. Hey, don't call me dog for nothing.
Dude, do slaves get bought here? Do slaves get bought here?
I mean, maybe you'll make an exception.
Yeah, maybe.
I thought the slaves were used for their magic essence for the fungus.
Well, it doesn't
brick.
matter. Like
If you
as part of the
pay-
deal, they've
slaves.
already been sold. Like it's not like a.
If you
I
It doesn't
didn't
matter if
want-
they were selling them or not.
He just won us a bunch of money.
if you pay a big enough price, maybe.
Is that my call to make as Guido?
Well, you would tell them that's what happened.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you're going up to Guala,
Voila.
Wow.
and Billy and Wilson. Billy and Wilson come with you.
Nice.
The other guys are just kind of hanging around there.
Yeah,
they're
they're
like in
kinda
the back,
scattered.
Okay.
scattered around.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what Carter is, but
Is Carter not here?
they're all there. They're all
I keep a
around
close
there.
eye on Carter.
Carter's
all-
I bring Carter along with us. I bring Carter.
Carter's
I
on
make
the
sure he
leash.
comes with us.
Okay, Carter's
Carter
coming
has-
with you.
You are not leaving my sight again, Carter.
Okay, so I'm just gonna greet Guala in the way that I've been told to greet him. Like I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
talk
so
to him.
you go up to Guala, and Guala goes up to you, and he's like,
Am I supposed to be able to understand that?
"What do you say? What do you say?"
Yeah, what do you
I,
say?
I don't know. I asked these guys how I'm supposed to talk to people. So how am I supposed to talk to them?
Maybe don't even respond and just say like you're going
No,
in the
just
back
say-
and doing the thing.
Okay,
Just
fine.
Just respond how Guido Johnny would respond.
Oh, Guala, I want you to meet these two fine gentlemen here who've sold me some fine magical items. Yes, they are.
Oh, he goes to shake each person's hand. Bong.
Well, I like him already. All these great things that everyone has been saying about the Guala the Destroyer. Well, of course they're correct, and it's a pleasure to meet you,
Even
the
better
famous
than
Guala.
Nice. That's good. What's that? That was wet. That sounded wet.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, he does speak common.
Nice to meet you too, Guala.
Try my best. I'm not that good.
Yes, Gualas. As part of a deal, I agreed to sell them one of our slaves.
Wow, big money. Huh?
Yes, big money.
Big money.
It's like his tongue comes out and it kind of swells.
Oh, what's your name? Your name?
Well, I'm Colonel Archibald Flapjacks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And yeah, I'm Bootstrap Billy.
Oh, he kind of like slaps you on the back. He's like,
Oh, I like you. You nice man.
Oh, thanks, mate. Well, I've got a couple of things here you might like. So,
Oh,
what's
check
going
him
on
out.
Oh,
inside?
you bring gifts for Guala?
You say we've got some things to talk about.
Okay.
and you pull it. Do you pull out the?
I'll pull out the bricks to start. He knows a good product when he sees one.
Oh.
He's like slapping his hands together.
Right, Wallace. So,
Eugene is thinking to himself, like, this is the guy everyone's so afraid of and so powerful.
just charm him with some drugs. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
You could see while this is all going on, there's a lady beside him that is. I told you she's like chained to a long chain, and
Yeah,
while
she
he's
looks
so
like-
excited, he actually kind of lets go of the chain, and he's like all like. And just to give you a description of what she looks like, she's got like long white hair. She's wearing a crystal, like a crystal brassiere. She's just like wearing crystals, basically. She's got a crystal dress, and everything is crystal. Her hair is like adorned with crystals. She's got like crystal earrings and gold, and like she's got like some piercings, and they're all crystal and like just crystal everything, crystal crystal rings, and yeah, you can roll an investigation if you want to see anything more than that, but that's
I'll roll one, and also I'll like kind of gesture towards her and look at Guala, and I'm like, and this beautiful lady right here, this must be your wife.
Wife, yeah.
I got a 14 investigation.
Yeah, 12.
all right. She does not look like she's having a good time.
Yeah, I figure.
So
But you probably figured that with the chain.
he seems
And everything.
distracted enough about the drug, like that he's obviously holding onto the chain normally, right?
He's let go of the chain at this point. And
Yeah, I
he's
think
like
he slacked it a bit.
he's fully interested in Belmont right now. His attention is fully on Belmont. You could see his huge eyes, like huge yellow eyes, like staring at you, like so excited. He's like super excited, and it's just like a scary picture, just like being this close to this guy, because there's like saliva, there's like his huge eyes are terrifying, like, but he's actually happy.
Is there any way that like we can discuss this away from the stage and he wouldn't notice that he's moving away from this person, or will he notice right away?
No, I guess you wouldn't really notice. If you, right now, you can roll an insight to see what he's thinking,
Gotcha.
or like what you see from him.
Yeah, if we're
rolled a
gonna spring
14.
her now might not be the time.
No, it wouldn't be.
Maybe
But
after
I want
we
to
do all the
test his.
Yeah.
His,
So this guy is 20 feet tall and long.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mhm.
he's massive, and he actually he's partway inside this hole.
Wow.
Is this is just the top of his body. There's more to him.
He's always
Yeah, I
shitting.
rolled a 14 only on that.
Either way, yeah, you think he's fully engaged in you, and he's like going closer to you. He's like,
So one for me, two for me, one for you, maybe more for me.
Guala, mate, I love what you're thinking.
Okay.
Is there any way we could use this towards one of our slaves?
What? No.
Well, wasn't the deal that I
Oh, you get it for free.
I already bought some magic items from you, but you have this brick as a separate gift for Guala.
Yeah,
But
I think
as
it's just
part
like
of-
It's
yeah,
just
sweetening the
a
deal
token
thing,
to
yeah.
sweeten the deal, but like the deal already went through, so I'm just going to retrieve my
We
last
don't,
part of the
have
deal.
to deal with. Okay, gotcha. We don't have to sweeten him up for the actual slave.
Yeah. No, we're just gonna
Cool.
sweeten him up to let us
In
through, I
town?
guess.
Can I
You
long
guys,
Belmont's the
uh,
sweetener.
you guys already sense that you can get through. Like you're
Yeah.
Guido
Yeah.
Johnny, so you already know that you could get through. This is just like you're kind of charming him right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how about I say to Guala, I have my meeting with Donald soon. Let's get this slave for these gentlemen so they can be on their way.
Okay.
And he just moves aside, and he's like, "Are you is Belmont still staying with him, or are you going to go in with him and just do
I'll
like
stay
you're going to
out
stay
here.
with him?"
We be best friends by the time we come out.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
He's-
Actually.
Doing
I love
lines.
that.
That's so funny. As Belmont takes out the bricks and starts shaving some down, Guala gets like all excited. He starts high fiving Belmont, like,
All right.
and he moves out of the way. And there's this massive like hole in the back, and then that's when Eugene and Aaron, disguised as Archibald, Flapjacks, and Guido Johnny, go into the back room, and then Belmont stays out in the front. And we'll see what happens on the next episode of Rainbow Valley.
Well, that was our dude's journey for today. Tune in next time on Rainbow Valley Radio, where we will be continuing our dude's journey. And I'll be sitting here continuing my journey as well. In my lonely shack in the middle of the desert, watching the sunset in a shimmering rainbow glow. And I wish you the best on your journey as well. May you all drift peacefully in the twilight, and may the stars be your guide. I'm your host, Bronson Rogers, signing off and good night.